Welcome back. In this video, I've done some rust repair, some sandblasting. I've got the box being welded up, repairs to the B-pillar, and a few other little things. That's all going to be in today's video. So, thanks for coming back. So you can see in this area here, it was somewhat badly rusted. So I've cut this flange off of the cowl. I don't know what you call this whole panel, but I've cut the flange off, and beneath that I found that it was rusted out through, well, there's a middle panel here that goes right through. I don't know how well you can see, but there's the flange for the inner fender, there's the flange for the cowl, but in between there's another panel, and down in the middle here they actually overlap, so there's 3 layers. But I found that that middle piece was rusted through, so I'm repairing that again over here. And then I've got a paper template for this cutout, so I still have to make up that piece and weld it in and get rid of that rust. There isn't really too much hidden rust. Now by that, just a minute, I gotta get my camera off of here and give you a bit of a look around here. Okay. Now what I'm talking about, if I go to the back here, here's a perfect example. It rusted from the outside in. So while I've got a small hole towards the middle, you can see exactly how far out the rust or the pitting goes. So I can come along and I can fill that in with weld, grind it off, and I know that, like, right beside it here, there isn't going to be a hole almost through from the other side. It's all rusted through from this side. I can see what I've got. I've got a lot of little holes up in here, a lot of pits to fill in, but I can just work away at it and fill them in one at a time. It's going to be kind of tedious, but if I get all of that done, then I can go ahead and epoxy prime this side. I still have to sandblast the inside of the trunk and the inside of the inner fenders. But anyway, just working away at that, and I know it's kind of tedious and not all that interesting, so I haven't been recording all that much. So that's where I'm at right now. I'll flip this around. I think I can. Yeah, you can see the underside here under the trunk floor or the boot floor. I've got that all cleaned up, and that's looking pretty good. That's quite solid, except for down in here. You can see there's a line of holes right along there. So I'm going to have to weld a whole strip in there, I think. And where that is, let me go to the other side again. How well you can see this, but there's kind of a top hat piece, a reinforcing piece across there, and I guess the moisture was able to get inside that piece, and that's where it's rusted, directly underneath that. So I've got a little bit of repair to do there. I've got the repairs to do right the way along the seam there. What else? My Yeah, well, that's where I'm at. I'll give you another update in a bit. Okay, just getting ready to weld. I've got my replacement metal in place, and it's being held in place. I use one of the body bolts to hold it there, and it's got good alignment all the way around, ready for welding. So there's my finished repair from there up to there. Obviously I can't get my spot welder in there, so I just tacked it along the inside. Plus it gets bolted through, so. And filled in a couple of holes up here. Same thing at the front. There was a couple of holes and deeper pits up there that needed repairing. So I've got that done. So that's the front section of it is ready to go. I still have to weld my panels in up there. You saw that in previous videos. I'll get that done. And at the back here, again, I've filled in all the holes. I'm still going to go along and fill in some of these deeper pits. And so I just lay a little bit of steel in there. And I've started filling a hole in back here. But I thought I'd show you. I've borrowed a page from Bad Chad's playbook. He uses coat hanger wire as a filler. There we go, here. Yeah, he uses coat hanger wire. I went through the whole house, and every damn hanger in the house is plastic. So what I did is I looked on the floor and found some little bits of scrap steel and just little offcuts. And so I've been using those instead of the coat hanger wire, and it's actually been working quite well. So I'll set you back a bit, and I'll get set up to weld, and see how that goes. Okay, I think that's acceptable. Oops. There. Okay, anyway, there's the repair. Like I say, I need a little more practice, but I kind of like the way it works. And we'll keep going. I'm going to start welding in my replacement panels, and aim this down a bit, and I'm going to start right here with a few plug welds. I've got this very carefully in position. Well, that went quite well. Obviously I've got to put a lot more spots in there, but I'm going to leave it at that for now. On the inside here, that needs some more cleaning up. I've got to get in there with the sandblaster, and it's clean in between the two, but I haven't cleaned the rust off in there, so I have to do that. Turn off the noise. I do still have to weld along here, and unfortunately I've got a bit of a bigger gap there. So, well, I'm not sure exactly what I'll do there. I might put the copper plate underneath it and just fill it in with weld. Just go along slowly. But it's coming. I'm quite pleased with the fact that I was able to get in there with the spot welder. I thought that was going to be an issue. And yeah, so I think I'm in pretty good shape. Okay, this all clamped in place. I've got one spot welded in already. See what I'm doing. Careful of where the drain cutouts are. Okay, there's one right here. Go back to the other side of that. Last couple of days I haven't recorded very much, but I'll give you an update on where I'm at. I think I showed you the repairs up at the front. I got the whole side sandblasted. I've got my inner sill and box beam welded in place. I'm working on the B pillar right now, and I've got that welded. At the moment it's only welded across the bottom here. Well, it's upside down right now, so that'd be the top. But anyway, I'm not welding it to the box beam yet. And the reason for that is these things probably moved. It can, when it's not attached to the box beam, it can move this way. And I know that they got banged around quite a bit. Well, this one especially, because it's all being cut away. But the A pillar as well. I mean, you know, it got bent over a couple of times and I had to bang it back. So until I get the door on there, I'm not going to weld that there, because that can influence the door alignment. So I've got to get the door on. I've got to get it aligned. I'm probably going to have to put the fenders on. I'm thinking that in order to get my door gaps, I'm going to have to make sure that the fenders are on when I'm aligning the door to hold the pillars. But anyway, so the way I did this, once again, I made up some plywood bucks, and you know, they just go right in there like that. And then I bent my panel over the bucks There's the one for this side. And obviously I always start with a paper template or cardboard, so I haven't cut the steel piece out yet, but that's the pattern. So yeah, that's where I'm at. It's coming along. Okay, I've got the last piece of that B pillar in place and ready to weld. I punched all the holes in it because I can't get my spot welder in there to spot weld it, so it's going to have to be plug welded. I'll push down, and like I said previously, I'm not going to weld it to the box beam until after I get the doors on and I can make some adjustments. So I guess after this, I'll move to the other side and start on it. And yeah. Okay, so I'll wrap this up here. Like I say, I'm not fastening it to the box beam yet. I still have to get in here and clean up some of these plug welds. I'll need a fresh disc to be able to get right into the corner, so I'll do that. And then I'm going to go over to the other side and get started on that. So, don't know how long it'll be before I get another video out, but it's been a little bit slow going. My shoulder, my arms been giving me a bit of trouble and I haven't been able to work. But doing a little better today, so hopefully I can keep going and get a bunch done and put out another video. But if you enjoyed that, please give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe. And help out the channel. Help me build it up, please. Thanks for watching.